Hey everyone, it's Philip. Are you ready for another day of some back road adventures? Well, today I'm going to start off over in West Knox County over here, and I'm going to drive over towards Tellico Village, Loudon area. So I'll bring you those little back roads over in that area, and may throw a little bit of Sevier County in there also. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos I'm sending you. So here's the next daily vlog, episode 90 here. If you're ready to get this video started, I'll flip the camera around, shall we? All right, y'all stay tuned here. And if this is your all's first time to the channel, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll bring you more of these back road adventures here in the Great Smoky Mountains. So we'll start off on this little gravel road over here off of Old Clinton Pike. All the little trees around me, like driving through a little forest. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's another beautiful sunny day today. Hardly no clouds in the sky. No humidity. Feels great outside. I'm going a little slow here. I just washed my truck, so I don't want too much gravel dust all over it. Getting it all over the tires, because they got that tire shine on it, so you know how gravel dust is with tire shine. So Old Clinton Pike here. Big turn on the Clinton Highway up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the other video we had. But yeah, this is going to be episode 90. So I think I'm going to try to keep these daily vlogs coming to you at least 5 days a week. And then we can add some of the weekend drives. Most of your weekend drives will be mainly in the Sevier County, up in the Smoky Mountains. So it'll be more back road adventures that way. So always stay tuned for after the weekend adventures. Those probably show up on probably Mondays and Tuesdays. But we'll also have those during the regular week too. But Mondays and Tuesdays will be the strongest days for those videos. But I'll keep you posted at the end of each video what's coming up next on the next video anyway. As we turn out here, up here on the right, I want you to pay attention. There's an old gas station up here with a helicopter sitting up here. It's pretty cool. It's either a helicopter or airplane. Let's right around the bend here. Well, maybe it's the next bend. I thought it was right around this bend here, but once we come up here on the right, we're right past these little sheds they got for sale. That business back there was called the Love Shack. There we go, lifetime warranty with this garage here. But it's an airplane is what it is. Look like parts of the airplane is missing. They removed, no, it's still there, okay. I'll have to jump out one day and shoot a little video on that for you guys. But yeah, I'm heading up here to Interstate 40 here. I'm going to be heading out west into Tellico Village. So I'll show you around out that way a little bit. So we just got over on Kingston Pike here, out west Knoxville. And we're heading over here to Tellico Village, Loudon area. It's a pretty drive out this way, so stay tuned and watch it. Stay along with me anyway for the ride. You'll enjoy the little scenic routes we drive through here. We're actually going to have two parts of this video. So we have episode 90 here and episode 91 today. Normally I do one video a day, but we're going to have two vlogs. But it might be on two separate days anyway. Looks like we got one little cloud up in the sky right there. One that shows up pretty good. We're gonna be turn on 11 East up here in about a mile. At least it's a 2-lane road on each side. Traffic's always busy here in this little area. Not too bad today. United Methodist Church. Got for sale commercial land. 4.39 acres there. That looks like a funeral home up there. Or it's a retirement community. That's what it was. Like a nursing home anyway. I guess you call it retirement, but it looks more like assisted living. Dogtopia. Assuming that's a veterinarian clinic or vet center. Face health. Urgent care. Dunkin' Donuts. Got your hometown Ace Hardware here. What's that gas setting at today? $3.64 a gallon. $4.98 for diesel. So this is where we're turning here to head to Lenore City. So now we're on US 11 here east. That SUV just right in front of me right here about took me out. He was in the wrong, wasn't even in the turn lane. We turned corners and he literally cut me off back there. But I guess if it hit me, it'd have been his fault, not mine. But I still don't want to wreck my truck or be involved in any accidents, especially if there's somebody getting hurt, especially little kids or something, over people doing dumb things. I mean, if you missed your turn, don't try to cause an accident to make that turn. Just drive on up to the next cross street or something, turn around and come back. I mean, that just aggravates me. They just think people just automatically won't get out of their way, and I did. And that's a good thing I did. If not, should have had on head-on collision with another car that was going straight back there, because they wouldn't have had time to stop. It's like, wow. But anyway, that's over with anyway. I should have had that on recording. I try to stop recording at a red light so you ain't sitting there bored to death, but I guess that'd have made a good little video clip for you to see how crazy people drive. Need a roof? Roofing company advertisement. I like the way those vines, I don't know what them things are right there. It just grows all down the hillsides and mountainsides. If y'all know what the plantation is called, please leave me a comment, let me know what it's called. I always wonder what that is. But yeah, when you'll drive around like North Carolina, Tennessee, you'll see that vine stuff growing all over the mountainsides. Pretty neat. Covers the ground up real good, but I guarantee there's a lot of snakes hiding out in that and other animals. Definitely wouldn't want to walk through it. I guess they're saying the yellow jackets are starting to come out pretty strong right now, but it is that time of the year. Bend here, we'll be turning on to US 321 North here in Lenore City. So the views will get a little better as we're driving out this way here. Now we're on US 321 North. We'll be going over the Tennessee River up here. And I brought you other videos of this area. Just look up the Tellico Lake, Tennessee River on this channel here, or also on our other channel we have, Daily Life of the Smokies. And then don't forget about our little girl's channel, Naomi's Smoky Mountain Adventures. Her channel's starting to take off pretty good. Getting quite a few views on her channel. My little baby. This is the roadway here, heading over the Tennessee River here. Can't see it right here, but we do have the dam to the left of us here. I'll show that to you here once we head back a little bit. Right now we're heading down here to the Tellico Village. Out here towards where the golf club is. A lot of nice homes out here. I'll show you what some of the homes look like in the area. I'm out here quite a bit, at least a couple of days a week, if not, well, at least one day a week anyway. And there'll be different videos of those homes there in that Tellico Village. But it's a big area, so you probably would never see the same homes over and over. There is so many different streets over in that village. But yeah, it's its own little private community. And now we're on State Road 444. This runs all along the Tennessee River over here. So there's boat ramps, boat docks out this way. And you got, I think, 2 more dams out here too, off of this road. Sorry if it's starting to vibrate. These little lines are so close to your lane here on both sides. If you bear off this little bit, it'll jar your cameras to death. There's one of the dams here coming up. Floodgates. Well, that was kind of bouncy there. Sorry about that. Got plenty of trees on both sides of the road.
You ever wonder why your car starts?
That beep was through there. Heard somebody's voice. Must have been a radio kicking in or something. Kind of weird, even though my radio's not on. Must be the AI kicking in, taking over. There's a pull off there with a hiking trail to go fishing. Tellico Village, landmark. Big eagle on it. Subdivision was getting roads paved back here. Some of them back here are anyway. Hopefully the window glare isn't bothering you too much. So we're actually not in the Tellico Village area where I'm going to here. This is some of the other side streets back here. Tanasi Hills neighborhood. Tanasi. might see a few decent houses here. Try to drive slow back in here so you can look. Sorry if the air noise is a little strong. I got the air conditioning blowing up in the window. Keep the phone cool. Well, you ain't got much to look at yet, but it's still a pretty little drive back here. Kind of narrow little road. For sale if you want to build you a house. They're not real big fancy homes, but they're nice. There's a Brock out here. Friendly old man. There's you a porta pot if you need to take a restroom break. At least we know you got a rest area out here. Nice corner house. But yeah, there's nice little decent houses out here. Utility work and some cable network. Destination's right up here, so going 2006. It must be this one. Garage door on it. Boys out here working in this hot heat. 96 degrees. I always wondered how they worked with those long sleeves and long pants on when it's so hot. But then I started realizing, yeah, you might be all covered up and burning up at first, but they start sweating, and then their clothes keep them cool. So they say they stay a lot cooler than people out here walking around with shorts on, no shirts on. They're burning up. But when you're like that sweat is keeping your body cool. So they're actually pretty smart. Houses are kind of basically the same there. It's different color vinyl siding on it. Oh, I'm ready for the weekend. Ready for the weekend. A good little walking area down this road here. So it's nice when you have a nice little subdivision you can live in and got some good walking areas. You gotta be able to walk, get that exercise. Ricochet's kind of bad on the window on that camera. But yeah, there's a lot of houses out here. 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 There's a lot of houses usually when you come down these roads here, you usually see a lot of deer crossing the area or just standing around. Kind of like pets right here in this area. People will be out working in the yard or sitting on the porch, and deer just standing around with them. Nobody's shooting at them, so they're not scared. And then most people here, they feed them. Heading back on State Road 444. Now head back the opposite direction. So if there's anything you missed on the way that way, we're going to catch it this way now. And you should be able to see the dam on the opposite side of the road where we're heading back. You should anyway. I got to make sure how my maps are going here. Man, this seemed like a summer just flew by. Fall's gonna be here before you know it now. Yeah, fall time's a pretty time of the year, but I always hate what comes after that. Oh, winter time. But at least it's not that bad here in this area. Winter isn't. It's a lot worse up in Indiana. Winters take forever to get over with. And so many gloomy days. At least here you get a lot more sun. Right here in Tennessee. But yeah, winters up here in Indiana is always wet and gloomy. Or freezing. A lot of freezing and thawing. I mean, Indiana's still beautiful. I mean, it is. There's a lot to do there, too. A lot of pretty cornfields and stuff to drive, wheat fields. See the boats out there at their docks. There to Teleco Village there off to the right. But yeah, I really enjoyed driving this stretch right here. Even though there's a lot of trees on both sides, there's a lot of little views to look at in and out of the tree lines. But yeah, a lot of waterfront properties here in this area. There's a lot for sale, waterfront properties, where you get the homes or the land. Or if you want golf course land, there's a lot of that right here too. So if you think about East Tennessee, think about Teleco Village. There's a lot of people in Teleco Village, Joe. It's from California. Out west has moved here. Seems like a lot of the people I've met that are in that area are from California. Usually there's a little bit more traffic in this road. I guess everybody's out on the water enjoying the boat today, or camping or something for the weekend. Since, well, I was going to say some of the schools are back in already. They started the first part of this week here. Alcoa School did it. Some parts of Knox County. They always start school on next Friday. I don't know why they start school on a Friday. I think they start on a Monday. But I'd give them that extra day. And we can add to that weekend. That way when families are on their last minute vacations, they're not rushing back for that Friday, you know. Let them go ahead and finish it up. Give them a few extra days. And let them start on that Monday. Babies, let them kids enjoy their summer. Summers just ain't long enough anymore. Seems like when I was in school, school was done before the week before Memorial Day weekend, and we didn't go. Well, we always went back on a Friday too. It was always the Friday of Labor Day weekend. We'd go back to school, and then we started school on Tuesday. Friday was just the meet and greet everybody and get your books and everything. And then Tuesday was full core school. Now it's like you start a month earlier. And what's sad, most of these kids learn more at home than they do in school. They got all the electronics, all these iPads and their cell phones. They learn so much more at home. Kids are a lot smarter today than it was when we was growing up. We didn't have cell phones. Didn't have the internet, chat GPT. All we had was a dictionary. And then half the time, most of the words weren't even in that dictionary because they just made a lot more new words. And then they said words wasn't words. They had no definitions to them. Just like ain't. Everyone said ain't wasn't a word because it wasn't in the dictionary. Now ain't is in the dictionary. Used to have English classes and stuff, and the teachers get on to you and say, that's not a word. That's not a word. Yeah, it is now. There's your waterfront there. River again. Gotta go over and make a U-turn. Hopefully it's legal to do a U-turn up here. I missed my turn back here. Go down here. That's a great place to do a U-turn. As long as there ain't no nails or screws out here anywhere. Take chances on turning around like this. Might be a little bumpy and lumpy here. There we go. There we go. We got her. Houses up on the hill there along the road. Cut that out to make this road come through there flatter. US 321 north. Heading over here to Sevier County is where I'm going to be heading to over here. But I'm going to make it, like I said, a 2-part video, so I'll probably end up cutting the video off here in a few minutes here, and then we'll get to the part 2 video in there. Yeah, it's a great, pretty blue sky today. Look at them low-hanging clouds. It's like a haze of clouds. Almost look like cigarette smoke or something. You got that one dark white one there, and then a little thin clouds look close. They kind of look closer to the ground a little bit. But yes, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 90. And we'll see you guys on episode 91. And if this is your first time to the channel, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We'll bring you more of these back road adventures, okay? Until the next time, God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one. This video's at the end.